if I could just bottle it all up in like this little tiny box, it was all the things that I love, where I was just like, I felt like Oprah. I was like, you want this, you want this, you want this, you can get it. My name is Lauren Panco. I am the Vice President of Marketing for the START Center for Cancer Research. The START Center for Cancer Research has been around since 2007. We are a global organization focused in early phase oncology clinical research, and we are the world's largest sites of oncology research networks.
What were some of your team's main challenges before partnering with DesignForce?
So the biggest challenge was we didn't have a design team. So we needed to find someone. And I've actually worked with DesignForce in the past, and you all have been amazing in every relationship that I had. And so when I started my tenure at START, I knew that I had to have DesignForce come in, help us sort of refresh our brand, if you will, and get us to where, just a level of sophistication that we deserve.
What specific values or benefits have you gained from working with the DesignForce teams?
It goes without saying, but just that level of sophistication, I think that you know that you have when you see a nicely designed, piece of work, whether it's a logo that's come together really beautifully, a backdrop at a booth. You really see top-notch designers when you work with DesignForce, and I'm proud of everything that we put out there. It's so nice to just be able to say, hey, DesignForce team, I need your help on this. And even when some things are urgent, you turn it right back around, and quality is never sacrificed. So, it's that level of sophistication, that up-leveling.
Is there any particular project or piece of work that the DesignForce team did for you or that stands out to you the most? And can you tell us more about it?
Well, look, Ashley, they all stand out to me, but I have to tell you, when I first began at START a couple of months ago, we had what I would call a brand, pretty loosely. Now, when you looked at the execution of the brand, it was very text heavy with a few pops of color here and there. And it didn't display the sentiment that we wanted of our brand, which is hope. I mean, we're talking cancer patients that we deal with who are, getting treatment that will hopefully save their lives. And so for me, it was all about infusing that sense of hope and energy and novel treatments into the design and the brand that we are. But I got to tell you, it was a little bit lacking. So when we came to DesignForce and we said, we want a refresh of the brand. We don't want to recreate a new logo, but we need something a little bit more modern that speaks to who we are. And I got to tell you, the stylescape was my favorite because it really brought to life the humanistic side of who we are. Instead of black and white letters and a few pops of color on a piece of paper, now you had people coming into the equation, and you could see what a display advertisement looked like, and you could see what a case study would look like, and an infographic to tell people about what clinical trials were and the benefits of participating in a trial. I got these warm and fuzzies, to be honest with you, because I could finally see our brand coming to life, truly. And it was just this, if I could just bottle it all up in like this little tiny box, it was all the things that I love, where I was just like, I felt like Oprah. I was like, you want this, you want this, you want this, you can get it. Absolutely. Yeah. With DesignForce, because the stylescape was just a beautiful representation of what we wanted our brand to be. And I was not shy about saying, we're going to put this out into the market. I think because of what that represented for us in this shift forward, we could finally go out into the market and be proud of who we are as a stronger entity brand.
What really made you choose DesignForce over other design solutions?
We have really aggressive goals for what we want to do from a marketing standpoint. And I'm so grateful that I had worked with DesignForce before, because I could immediately say, I know these guys do quality work, and anything that I need, again, whether it's business cards, a refreshed logo, a booth, an infographic, sell sheets, display advertising, I know that they can do it for me, and so much more. That I said, okay, we need to go to an organization like DesignForce who can give us all the things that we need, but work on a flexible plan like you all have. It's so beautiful the way that you all are structured, where if we don't use the hours that we allocated for that month, we can roll them over into the next, because you never know what's going to hit you from a project basis standpoint. And some months are so busy and other months aren't as busy. So it's nice to know that we've got that cushion and we can roll over and really think about our budgeting from there. So I would say everything down from the execution to the way you structure your subscriptions, and then just the team energy and their experience. It was a no-brainer for me to come to Design Force, truly.
Would you recommend Design Force to any friends or colleagues, whether in your industry or outside of your industry?
Hands down, yes, I would. I trust you all inherently, and I know that what you're going to provide is going to be sound and good work. One of the things that I also love, when you provide design options back, it's not just, oh, here's one thing and take it as it is. There are a multitude of options because you all can see how something can be laid out in 10 different ways. And so I go, okay, I really love this. And I love this too. How am I supposed to decide? You do that so quickly. I mean, sometimes the turnaround is 24, 48 hours. I'm really, really excited about the future that we have together.